You haven't seen this?
No. That's him.
Holy shit.
What's taking so long? Nothing should take this long. And none of this is surprising. So what we knew from the last series of allegations from ex-girlfriends, one of whom happens to be a Republican Party adjacent. And she was completely discredited by the New York Times and anyone else in Graham Plattner's circle, which had grown to include quite a few Senate Democrats because she's a Republican. Now, meanwhile, she was giving firsthand accounts of this abuse that she alleged during their relationship. And when that happened, there were a lot of people saying, well, what else does it take? If the guy has badmouthed service members, if he has said racist things on Reddit, if he had a Nazi tattoo, now you've got allegations of assault. What more will it take? And then you had people in Democrat and Republican inner circles saying there is much more to drop and it is much worse. So they have known about this allegation for some time, but it's kind of shocking that A, this is what it took, and B, that it took so long. Mm-hmm. So the people who are sitting here on the sidelines sort of waffling, these are the believe all women crowd from the Me Too movement who now don't want you to believe a woman with a firsthand account. This is not reporting. This is someone talking, painfully about her personal experience. And Graham Plattner is trying to say, well, the reporting on this, that's not reporting. That is not someone else telling her story. She is telling her story firsthand, and she has been reluctant to come forward. The reason she did come forward was because Lindsay Feifeld, who was his ex-girlfriend, who said that he twisted her arm, he locked her in a room, the abuse that the New York Times tried to sort of lessen.
Soft pedal.
Yes, exactly. She said after the reporting on that, she's like, I politically agree with him. I had to come out and say something.
Because they said she was a Republican. That's why.
Lindsay, yes. Yeah. But Jennifer, this girlfriend who was alleging a very serious rape allegation, she's the one who said because of that